And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. My name is Derek Ray, and with me is my commentary partner Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Real Madrid.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is always exciting. 3 points is vital for both teams to get off to a good start. Or a draw may be a good result as well. We're about to find out what happens.
I can remember watching PSG when they didn't have the attached glamour that is part of the story now. It's always intriguing watching them in the Champions League these days, Lee.
Well, it is when they're in a position to go out really and buy any player they want. That does not give you an advantage, especially when it comes to winning your own league, but also in the Champions League as well.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Alphonse Areola between the posts. Thiago Silva plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. Ander Herrera starts alongside Marco Verratti in the engine room. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. Luka Modric plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. This is Thiago Silva. Verratti now. Meunier. Here's Mbappe. And he favours the inside route. Must score! Inspirational goalkeeping from Thibaut Courtois.
That's what he's there for. Keep the ball out the net. Brilliant.
Meunier. Low one in there. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, it is good play. You might question the defending, but I prefer to be positive. Really good build-up and an easy finish.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. So, back playing again, PSG with the lead. And that was a very fine read. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Can they square the game? And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, let's see that again. It's a decent save from the keeper, but it bounces back into play. Where were his defenders? The striker's there, pushes it into the net.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Ander Herrera. Neymar. Neymar thrives on running at defenders. And scope for the cross. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look at the keeper. He thinks he's coming out. Have another look. It's in the back of the net. He's a little bit unlucky.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? So they're playing again. Can Real Madrid bounce back? Toni Kroos. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Cutting the ball back. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Well, it is good play. You might question the defending, but I prefer to be positive. Really good build-up and an easy finish.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. But on the evidence of what we're seeing in this match, Kylian Mbappe is a striker at the peak of his powers, Lee.
Well, he's been brilliant today. He's caused that back line all sorts of problems, shifting him around that box, and then getting his shots away. Absolutely fantastic.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Pablo Sarabia turning inside. It has to be! And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, we can take another look at this. There's nothing much the keeper can do. Close range finish, really good play, and he doesn't miss from there.
Sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Rafael Varane. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Neymar. Di Maria now. And Neymar. And scope for the cross. Back from the byline. The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent.
Well, having scored 2, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence. Never looked like missing.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Possession lost, intercepted. This is Varane. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Here's Mbappe. Ball lost by PSG. Hazard on the ball. And that is all for this game. It's an ideal start for Paris Saint-Germain. They have 3 points from their first game in the Champions League.
Yeah, really strong start. That's what you need. But with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. 1 game at a time, Derek.
A warm welcome. The fans have plenty of reasons to be excited tonight here in North London. My name is Derek Ray, and with me is my commentary partner Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League. The group stage and match day 1. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's Paris Saint-Germain against Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Number 10, Neymar.
Back in season 1992-93, the old European Cup as it was became the UEFA Champions League. Back in your playing days, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I can just about remember that far back, Derek, to be honest with you. But players were a little bit cautious about the new Champions League and how it was going to take shape and the format, etc. But certainly the European Cup is now a thing of the past, and the Champions League has really taken shape.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Alphonse Areola between the posts. Thiago Silva plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. Julian Draxler plays alongside Ander Herrera in the engine room. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, Roman Bürki begins in goal. Mats Hummels starts alongside Manuel Akanji in central defence. Julian Brandt plays alongside Axel Witsel in central midfield. And the main forward is Paco Alcácer. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. Draxler. Di Maria. Losing possession here. Sancho now. A look at Neymar, a true entertainer, whether for club or country. Lee Dixon, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, I'm so pleased I've retired, I know that. I wouldn't like to mark Neymar. He goes left, he goes right, he turns you in circles. Absolute genius.
Over it comes. It might be. Tremendous block. PSG couldn't keep it. Good numerical situation. And it's gone out of play for the Dortmund throw-in. A chance to whip it in. Marco Reus. And Julian Brandt. And he's broken free. A one-on-one situation, and the goalkeeper prevails in the duel.
Advantage is always with the attacking player because he's got the ball. You've got to take the ball off him. He does a brilliant job on that.
They've lost the ball, Dortmund. Mbappe. And you don't want to lose possession there. Neymar! And a goal it is, the opener in the this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Well, here's the replay. He didn't panic, did he? Decent strike, good technique, bread and butter strike, really. But it's in the back of the net.
A chance to revisit the goal. And so back playing again, PSG with the lead.
On goal, number 10, Neymar.
Might be able to set up the chance. Promising sequence. Oh, maybe the equaliser. And that's it. A goal for Borussia Dortmund to square things here.
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Even Steven, one apiece on this match.
The referee has indicated...
The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes.
Added time.
This is Neymar. Draxler. Half-time then, here in the English capital. Excellent first half from Neymar in this game, Lee.
Well, Derek, I'm happy with his first 45 minutes. I'm sure you are, and I'm sure he is as well. He gets his goal. It's a good performance from him. I'm sure there's more to come in the second half.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Torgan Hazard, Ander Herrera. And it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What? They could nudge in front. Verratti! Given the position he was in, he's not going to be especially pleased with himself.
Well, he took the chance with power. Not always the best option.
Draxler now. Verratti. 15 minutes remaining. Di Maria now. Really good reading of the game. Oh, he's through here. Still alive. The net is staring him in the face. And this time, it's in. Go back to the goal that was scored. And behind they are. What sort of attitude will we see from Borussia Dortmund?
Number 11. Angel Di Maria.
Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here.
The fourth official is in.
Just couldn't keep the ball.
3 minutes.
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Mario Götze. Marco Reus might be able to set up the chance. Firing it towards goal. Well, it might still work out for them. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. And now the delivery. Not all that convincing defensively. Clattered away. And that is all for this game. It's an ideal start for Paris Saint-Germain. They have 3 points from their first game in the Champions League.
Well, it's everything you want from the start of match one. Good, strong start. That result will give everybody confidence, especially the players. Well done.
So, Neymar hits the headlines again. And let's get an assessment of his performance, Lee.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad. And a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.
A warm welcome. Blue is the colour, football is the game, as the old song used to go. We're here at Stamford Bridge tonight in West London. I'm Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League. The group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Liverpool.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is always exciting. 3 points is vital for both teams to get off to a good start. Or a draw may be a good result as well. We're about to find out what happens.
PSG team looks like this. Alphonse Areola starts in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. Marco Verratti starts with Julian Draxler on the flanks. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Well, Liverpool, the record winners of the European Cup of Champions League amongst English sides. And it's always something magical when they take part in this competition.
Well, there's such rich history at this football club. Right through the players, the staff, but even more so with the spectators. They expect Liverpool to go deep in this competition.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool. The highly rated Brazilian Alisson begins between the posts. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joel Matip in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Sadio Mane out wide. And leading the attack today is the ultimate pressing machine, Roberto Firmino. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day one, underway. Kimpembe. Draxler. Pablo Sarabia. Verratti now. Verratti. He could pick out a teammate. Top-notch tackle. Mane. Now he must favour the cross. Cutting the ball back. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, sometimes being at the right place at the right time gets you a goal. On this occasion, it's a simple goal from his point of view.
So the game has restarted. Liverpool in front.
Number 3, Fabinho.
And on the ball, Sarabia. them now. It's with Fabinho. Roberto Firmino.
The fourth official has
We've had the
indicated
official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Verratti. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Herrera. And he takes it on. It's gone in! A goal for PSG beyond the goalkeeper to square things up.
Well, it is good play. You might question the defending, but I prefer to be positive. Really good build-up and an easy finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So, a level contest, 1-1. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, there's never a bad time to score a goal, but just before half-time can be crucial. And he's got his team back in this game. What can he produce in the second half?
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Sadio Mane now. Up to the pass, really. Thiago Silva wins it. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Verratti now. He must finish! That is a splendid goal from Angel Di Maria. And this is a man who knows where the goal is.
Well, let's just look at this again. Just when you think you've got a team by the scruff of the neck, they break on you like that. What pace, what brilliance. Just look at the movement. It's a brilliant, brilliant goal.
Not what Liverpool wanted, the concession of a goal. But can they come up with a coherent reply?
Number 11, Angel Di Maria.
Play one moment and then making a fine save the next.
Yeah, we all make mistakes, don't we, Derek? On that occasion, it was the goalkeeper, but he made up for it.
Di Maria now. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? A real opening now. It's got to be. Absolutely nothing wrong with the counter-attack. Just a shame about the finish, Lee.
It'll just show you what they're capable of, to hit the team with pace and power. It just lacked a little bit of composure, Derek.
Coming onto the pitch, number 15, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Andrew Robertson. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mane. He's going forward well here. Mane trying a different avenue. Just found wanting in terms of the finish then. Here is Juan Bernat.
Show your appreciation for today's...
Attempting to play catch-up in this second half. Lee, what ought the priorities to be?
Well, we've seen Liverpool score late goal.
It's got to be! Still alive. And the defender takes care of business. And a very good challenge.
2 minutes.
The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Di Maria waiting. Danger averted. And that is all for this game. It's an ideal start for Paris Saint-Germain. They have 3 points from their first game in the Champions League.
Yeah, really, really strong start. That's what you need. but with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. One game at a time, Derek. Bit of a cliche.
Well, the key figure for his side in this game, Angel Di Maria. Good evening to you and a warm welcome to the part of West London where the King's Road and Fulham Road meet, Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
PSG team looks like this. Alphonse Areola starts in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. Julian Draxler plays alongside Ander Herrera in the engine room. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Interesting to compare and contrast PSG now with PSG a few years ago. Lee, you played against them in a pretty big contest before the big money came in.
Yeah, the semi-final in '94, the Cup Winners' Cup. They had a few good players. They had the one exceptional one in David Ginola, and guess whose job it was to mark him? That'll be mine. Fortunately, I came out on top. Well, the team did, and we got to the final.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. And you tend to know what you're going to get tactically from this team. High pressing.
Well, high pressing, high energy. I played this system at Arsenal many a year under George Graham. It doesn't half work when it works well. Sometimes you can just get exposed to the back, but they've got it down to a T, to be fair.
Di Maria. Thiago Silva. Considering the form book, Lee, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously.
Well, basically, you've got to keep him out the box because he's got such a brilliant finishing ability that you give him half a yard, he will score.
Beautifully disguised ball. And that's a fine stop. Mbappe with it. He's lost the ball here, Marcos Alonso. When you talk about Chelsea, you talk about a team many people fancied to win the Champions League a decade or so ago. It didn't happen, and then against all the odds in 2012, it did, finally. They could nudge in front. And a goal, the first of the contest. It comes from Marco Verratti, and that will give his team a lift.
Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? So, back playing again, PSG with the lead.
Saint-Germain. Number 6, Marco Verratti.
N'Golo Conte. Olivier Giroud. Chelsea getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Can they square the game? Not really close to worrying the scoreboard operator.
No, it's worth a try though, but when he looks at the position he is in, he'll be disappointed he didn't hit the target.
And he's fired over the corner. Poor execution with regard to the corner. Superbly read and executed. And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, he certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Here's Pedro. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Di Maria now. Mbappe with it. Fine run from Mbappe. Can he put it away? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And in the back of the net for PSG. That lead extended to 2 now.
Let's have another look at this. He wasn't expecting the ball, but when it comes to him, he chooses early to volley it. What a finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. And a substitution in the offing. So 2-0 now.
Paris Saint-Germain goal! Number 11, Angel Di Maria.
They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. Mbappe, an abundance of space. Might it be Mbappe? Cleared away comprehensively. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Is it going to be Draxler? Great save following the close-range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages.
3 minutes of added time.
N'Golo Conte. 1 minute remaining. It's with Marcos Alonso. I must say, no shortage of space. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. And that is all for this game. It's an ideal start for Paris Saint-Germain. They have 3 points from their first game in the Champions League.
Well, it's everything you want from the start of match 1. Good, strong start. That result will give everybody confidence, especially the players. Well done.
Well, the key figure for his side in this game, Angel Di Maria.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.
Well, a big night ahead for players and fans alike here in North London. I'm Derek Ray. With me for commentary is Lee Dixon, and we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
Angel Di Maria.
In this great competition, there's been continuity since season 2003-2004. The same format. Remember, there used to be a second group stage once upon a time, Lee?
Well, it did, and simply it didn't work. I think the format now is certainly a lot better. It's a bit more exciting, a bit earlier in the competition. It seemed to drag on a bit, that second phase, didn't it?
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Alphonse Areola starts in goal. Thomas Meunier plays with Bernat as fullbacks. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
Mbappe with it. Meunier. Here's Mbappe. Di Maria. Verratti. That's a decent run from Marco Verratti. Goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Sissoko. Here's Kane. A real opening now. And Tottenham unable to fire at home. 0-0 it remains.
Oh, it's a great chance for the opening goal. He's just missed.
He continues his run. Meunier. Mbappe with it. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Can they make the connection here? And Neymar has done it! Clinical as always, in front of goal.
Well, as we look at this again, the keeper's every right to ask where his back line was, but 2v1 in the end. He's thinking now, is he going to pass or go round me? He's got no chance.
And underway again here with PSG in front.
On goal. Number 10, Neymar.
Dele Alli. Given away by Tottenham. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Rose. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Dele Alli. Son. Half-time then here in the English capital. Excellent first half from Neymar in this game, Lee.
Well, he'll get an extra sugar in his tea from the coach at half-time after that great first-half performance. Still touch and go in the second half with only a one-goal lead, though.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Here's Ndombele. Son. And the short option preferred. What a vital intervention. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. I don't think in the grand scheme of things he's going to be terribly proud. That's a decent run from Marco Verratti. Herrera. Now Neymar. Textbook defending inside the box. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. All in all, a broken counter-attack. And that is all for this game. It's an ideal start for Paris Saint-Germain. They have 3 points from their first game in the Champions League.
Yeah, really strong start. That's what you need. But with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. 1 game at a time, Derek. Bit of a cliche.
Neymar, such a difficult man to pin down, as we saw in this game. Lee, your thoughts on his performance?
Well, he's always a danger, isn't he? No more so when he grabbed that goal. He never disappoints me when I watch him. He's just too good, simple.